fellow leaders and future leaders of Klal Yisrael. So have you ever saw someone who was great, was just extraordinary, and you just wonder, how did that person become so great? And you're leaders, you're definitely future leaders, and when you look at yourself, you have aspirations, you have goals, there are things you want to accomplish, you want to inspire others. NCSY is about bringing depth and inspiration to the world, to the Jewish people, and how do you do it? Well, in this week's Parsha, Hashem tells us about Moshe Rabbeinu's unique level of nevuah, his unique level of prophecy. And Moshe was the greatest prophet who ever lived, the greatest human being who ever lived, arguably. And he was also, the Torah tells us, the most humble person who ever lived. And you'd think those two would contradict each other, because humble, great, how do they go together? But most people think that humility means to lower yourself, to make yourself nothing. But the higher level of humility is realizing that your greatness comes from Hashem. It's not putting yourself down. It's actually striving for the highest level of greatness. Because number one, you realize your potential, your gifts, your abilities, your ability to work on yourself is a gift. Our lives are gifts from Hashem. So there's no ego. There's no gaiva, because the second level of humility is not comparing yourself to other people. Most people, especially people who are striving, especially people who want to achieve, want to inspire, want to be leaders, they're comparing themselves to other people. Am I, having a bigger impact than that person? Am I more inspiring than that person? They want to be better than others. And when you are truly in touch with yourself, you realize that your goal is to become the greatest version of yourself. And intellectually, you've heard this a million times. This is no chiddush. But truly living that way, comparing yourself to who you were yesterday and not looking around yourself, that's how you achieve greatness. Because most leaders and most great people stop growing once they think they're better than everyone else. But the greats never stop pushing, because they don't want to be the best in the room. They want to be the best they can be. So Moshe Rabbeinu never stopped pushing, even though he was greater than anyone else in Klal Yisrael, because his goal wasn't to be the best in the world. It was to be the best he could be. And it sounds like a fluffy idea, but it's the most powerful way to live life. So find your purpose, find your direction, strive for your greatness, inspire others, continue with all the amazing work you're doing. But remember, your true goal is to be the greatest that you can be.